Hey guys, Jeff here from Helms Aquatics. I think it's time we do a fun project. Stand by and we'll get started in just a moment. And here we got the Dragonstone Gorilla Glue Gel. A nice pair of tweezers that I got from a really great YouTuber, Tara, from Tara's Fish Tank Friends, as a gift from her. And what a wonderful person she is, and her husband Greg is also fantastic. I got a chance to meet them in my hometown. Kind of gave me the inspiration to do this particular project. Got a bunch of nice Dragonstone through a tip from Jason and Joanna from Primetime Aquatics about I think about a year and a half ago, and I got a 50-pound box of Dragonstone for about $40. And that sale only lasted about 3 days because I think they got inundated with orders because it went up to like $100. So I'm really glad I jumped on it when I did. I'm going to check it out here and see where I'm going to be able to put these this Java moss here. And actually got a new plant as well when I was at the pet store at the meetup with Tara and her husband Greg. And so we got to talking about some plants, and I'm not much of a plant guy. I've been a fish and aquatic keeper for several decades, but never really got the plant bug until about the past, I'd say maybe the past 8 months. I had purchased my first plant at a swap in Michigan at the GVAC in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and I got a clump of Java moss, and it was about this size here when I first got it, and well, it's many times grown its size, and I have it in a lot of tanks, so it's a wonderful plant, and that kind of got me hooked. And after that I picked up hornwort, and that has, that grows for me by the 5-gallon bucket a month, and I feed a lot of it to my Mbunas. They keep a lot of it under control, and I do sometimes have to end up throwing some of it away. I'm thinking about maybe offering it cheaply on my store on GetGills, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do that just yet because I'm busy enough without it. But anyhow, over here on the left, you can see I have a new plant that I picked up when I met up with Tara and Greg at the local fish store. It's a Anubias coffeefolia, and from what I understand, it's a fairly hardy plant. And here are the tweezers here. I'm going to be using this, the gift that I got from Tara, and I really appreciate them, and I think this is going to help me with this project so much. It's going to be able to get into the little nooks and crannies that I can't reach with my fingers. So we got to figure out how I'm going to incorporate this coffeefolia Anubias to this Dragonstone here. I really like this plant. It's got some nice looking roots on it from what I can take of it, what I can gather, because I'm really not that much of a plant person, but you know, everything's subject to change. I may be a much more avid plant person than I realized, because I tell you, I'm really geeked about doing this project. Okay, so we got this Dragonstone here. I'm going to try and figure out the best way to set this and to kind of plot out what we're going to do here with this project. I'm going to just check it out. I had several pieces to choose from, but I chose this one and I'm going to use it today. I'll have other projects coming up. I can use the rest of the box. This coffee folia is going to be a challenge for me, I think, because I'm really not sure. I have done some research on it, and I know that the Anubias has what's called a rhizome that's not supposed to be planted buried in the substrate. So I've seen a lot of videos that people attach it to wood or stone or other things and have the roots exposed to the water column. So that's what I'm going to do here. Peel off this outer layer of protective material here. I think it's just throw it away, I guess. Yeah, just toss it over there. And remove the rest of it here from the plant. It's really a nice plant. I like this. Get rid of the rest of this stuff. Okay. So, yeah, find a little bit pieces in between the root here too. I just want to make sure it's nice and cleaned off before I figure out what I'm going to do here. I do like these roots though. They seem healthy to me. I've had this up in my 29-gallon tank for the past few weeks since our meetup. And it's been in this little pot ever since then. And finally just now getting around to trying something a little different here in the fish room. Just look at that green, how it glistens in the light. I know it's not going to look that way underwater, but man, it looks great right there. The one leaf is a little bit yellowish, not too bad. So hopefully once I get it in the tank, which will be coming up at the later in this video, we'll see what it looks like underwater. But so far, I'm really liking it. What do you guys think about Anubias coffeefolia? Have any of you kept it in your aquariums? Please leave me a comment and let me know what works for you. That would really help me out a lot. I really would appreciate that. Now let's see here. I wish I had a piece. Oh, look at that. If I had a piece that stood up, that fits right in that hole. I wouldn't even have to glue it, I don't think. I'd just tuck it in. Well, something to think about for the future projects. But for this one, I think I'm going to need to use some super glue and find an area on this rock that will work. Let's kind of just check this out here. And got a little more of that particulate that was surrounding it. Let's get it all prepared here. Yeah. Okay. We just about got it here, guys. Okay, just find the right spot. I don't want to rush this, guys. I'm sorry it's taken so long, but I gotta get this. I always try to do my best, and sometimes it doesn't look like it, but trust me, I do. So, all right. I know when the Java moss comes around, I'm going to be able to. I've done that before. Actually, I've done not on a video, but I've decorated some stone with it, and it turned out really nice. So that's why I chose it for this project. This is a whole new ball game for me right here, though. I think right there on the back of it, and there's a nice flat spot here. I think that would right here maybe. Let it sit here on its own power here in a second, see how it looks before I attach it. I hope everybody's having a great day today. I mean, this is oh, here we go. Look, check it out. didn't think it was going to sit up there like that by itself that easily at first. Of course, it's not going to stay that way. I have to attach it. But as I was saying, I'm hoping everybody's having a great day, and I really appreciate you watching this video. And you can do a full view and watch it till the end. You'll see the final product, and I think it's gonna turn out pretty good. I've really got a good feeling about this. So let's get this glue going. It's been a while since I've used it. I gotta make sure that it still works. Give it a little squeeze out here on the paper towel. Yep, good. It's been about probably 4 or 5 months since I had that glue out, even opened. So I'm so glad that it's nice and fluid. Let's add a little bit to this, not too much. Just enough to securely fasten it to this dragon stone here. Let's probably have pressure. It's looking pretty good. Hey, I like that. What do you guys think of this? I like the way that looks so far. Off to a good start. All right. So now we're going to get more into my wheelhouse when it comes to plants, which isn't a very big wheel. It's a tiny little wheel. But this Java moss, I feel much more confident with it because I've used it before, and when it comes to plants, it's my most familiar one so far. So we're going to go ahead and proceed here. Get this video moving. Piece attached here. It might look like I'm being a little stingy with this Java moss, guys, but I know how it grows, and I want to be able to enjoy some of this dragon stone as well because it's so beautiful. And this Java moss will grow and grow, so I'm going to put it strategically placed along this rock, and as it grows, hopefully I'll have some spaces where I'll still be able to see the color of the stone and maybe some of the grooves. And there we go. 2 down. Let's see how many more we can get from this little piece of Java moss here. Don't want to use too much of it. Like I say, I want to just make this look tasteful. As tasteful as I can do anyway, because my wife says I'm creative, but sometimes I beg to differ, but I try to do what I can. I just try to make something that looks somewhat presentable, I guess. I mean, I've never really made a pretty tank, but I do plan on doing that. And this is a giant leap for the Pelham's Aquatics guy here. This is probably my most decorative piece I've ever done in my life. So far I'm really liking what I'm seeing, and I hope you guys do too. I mean, if you have any pointers for me other than being slower than molasses, any pointers that would help me in the future with some of these type of projects, or if you have types of plants that you would recommend, please leave me a comment. I could really use your help. So, okay, so let's figure out where we're going to get this next piece going here. I got a nice little bowl shape over here on the right hand side. I think that'll be a nice spot for some outcropping of this Java moss here. And once again, Tara, thank you so much. If you're seeing this video, these tweezers are wonderful, and I really, really like them. Such a nice person. I tell you, there's so many great people on this, the fish family here and on YouTube. really blessed to be part of it. Very proud to be here. Okay, now one more. Let's got a nice little spot here in the front, like a little, looks like a little cliff of some type, like a tiny cliff. Kind of make this look like one of those big eagle nests, like you see on the side of a mountain. No, there won't be any eagles in my aquarium, but you know what I mean. So we're moving around here. Let's check out what we've done so far. Let's kind of do it like a recap. So we got the, turn it around here where I can show you better. The Anubias, I got it glued below the rhizome. I think I did it the right way, I hope. I hope I didn't do it the wrong way. On the back here. And then we got these little spots of Java moss that are gonna expand over time. Got a piece right there that's kind of draping down a little bit. That's kind of interesting. I'm not sure how long that's gonna stay like that, but we'll see. I don't hate it. I'm actually really liking the way this piece is looking. Yes, I am. I'm really liking it. I think I might be opening the door to Pandora's box here, guys, because, you know, sometimes when you unlock your creativity, sometimes it just kind of gives you so many more ideas, and I'm already becoming flooded with ideas of creating some interesting pieces here, and I'm tempted to get some other types of stone, or maybe even get into the realm of the driftwood. I've seen some of the spider wood and stuff. I bet these could make some really nice looking little trees and stuff out of this stuff. Yeah, I'm liking it. I think this project is wrapping up, so let's get it over to the tank, guys. We'll see you in just a minute. So thank you guys for coming with me on this journey. If you're new, please like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great weekend, everyone.